God says, "You have been given a lot of money. If you don't stay with me and listen carefully before 11:55 p.m., you won't receive the money, and you will miss it. Don't ignore this. My child, hear my voice and do not turn away. This is not just a message, it is a moment in time where heaven is speaking directly to your heart. What you do now, how you respond now, will determine whether you step into the blessing I've already prepared for you or let it slip through your hands. If you skip this or ignore my words, you may miss something that was meant to change your entire life. Listen until the very end, because what you are about to hear could unlock the doors you've been praying to open. Do not miss this window. If your spirit agrees, comment Amen. Right now, I am calling your heart to attention. I'm not speaking in riddles, and this is not a test. I've already placed the provision in motion. The release has been made in the spirit, and the transfer was intended for you. But there is something more important than the money itself, your position. I am not just trying to bless your hands, I'm trying to hold your heart. If you drift away from me now, if you become distracted or wander off chasing other voices, the money meant for you will not find you. You won't even notice it passing by. I don't want that for you. You were never meant to strive for blessings. You were born to walk in them with me. The reason the time is so specific is because I'm showing you that this is urgent. There is an appointed time for this blessing, and if you don't stay with me, your spiritual alignment will be off when it arrives. Think of it like rain falling in one place, but you wandered off to another. My child, the money is real. The favor is real. But even more real is the danger of stepping out of my covering. I need you to be where I told you to be, doing what I told you to do when I told you to do it. Stay near to me. Don't let the distractions pull you away. Comment 1111 if you believe this is for you. The reason I'm telling you all this now is because I see what's ahead. You don't. You only see your current need, but I see the storm forming, and I'm not just trying to bless you, I'm trying to protect you. This is why I'm speaking so clearly. This is why the money comes with an instruction. Because without me, the money will either be delayed or become a burden. But with me, it will become a testimony. Some of you have already felt something stirring. You've noticed strange delays, interruptions, things not going as planned. That's not coincidence. That's me slowing you down so you don't miss my voice. I needed to get your attention before 11:55 p.m. because that's when the spiritual gates shift. That's the turning point. That's when I release what has been stored up. And if your heart is not aligned with me by then, it won't be your name on the blessing. I don't want you watching someone else receive what was meant for you. Stay with me. Walk closely. Don't try to figure it all out. Just listen. Just obey. I am your shepherd. I lead my sheep to green pastures, not to anxiety. I don't want you living under pressure. I want you living under my promise. And that's why I need you to hear me now. Because the money you've been asking for, praying for, is tied to your obedience, not your effort. My blessing makes rich and adds no sorrow, but you have to be where I'm pouring it out. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked. Heaven has been watching over you every day. The enemy tried to convince you that nothing was happening, that I was silent, but I've been preparing this moment, waiting for your heart to come back into full agreement with me. I don't want you chasing signs. I want you trusting my voice. I don't want you waiting on miracles as if they're distant. I want you walking in them daily, because my presence goes before you. If you stay with me, you won't just receive money. You'll receive wisdom to keep it, guidance to multiply it, and peace that makes it worth having. But if you turn away now, if you let pride, fear, or distraction pull you out of place, the blessing will fall, but not in your hands. That's why this is serious. That's why I'm telling you to listen carefully. That's why this can't wait. Your name is written in the blessing I've sent out, but names can be reassigned if hearts become misaligned. This is a warning, but it's also an invitation. I'm not pushing you away, I'm calling you closer. This is not about performance, it's about proximity. Will you come back to me now? Will you stay close enough to hear me whisper what's next? Some of you have tried everything, hustling, planning, hoping, and still nothing. That's because this was never about your ability. It was always about your surrender. I'm not asking you to earn the blessing. I'm asking you to trust me enough to carry it. But you can't carry what I have for you if you're not walking with me. This is why I need your full attention. This is why I'm giving you a time. Because at 11:55 p.m. something shifts, and either you'll be standing in my presence or sitting in regret. I don't want the latter for you. Like the Israelites who almost missed the promised land because they grumbled and doubted, you too can miss what's meant for you if you let fear speak louder than my word. I am the same God who parted the sea, who provided manna, who brought water from a rock. Don't let temporary lack make you forget eternal power. I can bless you in ways no one saw coming. I can place you at the right table, at the right time, with the right people. But I need your heart now. Please, if this is resonating, pause and like this video. It's not for attention, it's to reach others who need to hear this too. Someone is one moment away from walking into their destiny, and your engagement might be what leads them here. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Let me be the center again. Let me be your source. I'm not angry with you. I'm waiting for you. The wealth I'm talking about is not random. It's strategic. It's part of a divine assignment. That's why the enemy tried so hard to wear you down. He knew what was coming if you stayed faithful. He tried to exhaust you so you'd quit early, but you didn't. And that's why this word is reaching you right now, because the time is near. Hold on a little longer, refocus your heart. Step away from the noise. Seek my face in the quiet. I will speak to you. I will confirm this word in ways you won't be able to deny. But I need you to believe again, not in your own strength, but in my goodness. You've come too far to lose what I have stored up for you. You have cried out for provision. You've asked me, God, when will it happen? And now I am answering you. I'm telling you exactly what must be done. Don't delay. Don't hesitate. I am not slow in keeping my promise. I am precise. I do everything with purpose. You must stay with me and hear every word I speak, or you will miss the door that I am opening just for you. You think the delay was me denying you? No, child. I was preparing you. I was shaping your heart, testing your faith, strengthening your hands. Because the blessing I'm releasing is not small. It's significant. It will change your household. It will break cycles. It will shift your entire bloodline. But it cannot fall into hands that are far from me. That would not be a blessing, it would become a burden. I love you too much to let that happen. That is why I'm speaking now with such urgency. Don't miss this. The door is open, but you must walk through it with me. I see how tired you are. I see the weight you've been carrying. I know how hard it's been to smile when everything inside you feels broken, but I have not left you. My eyes have never left you, not even for a second. Every tear you cried was seen. Every prayer you whispered in the dark, I heard them all. And now, the answer is at the door. The provision is already on the move. but you must be in the right place to receive it. That place is not a physical location. It's a heart posture. It's surrender. It's trust. It's obedience. Come back to me with your whole heart, and you will see that I have never stopped working on your behalf. I am the God who brings water in the desert. I don't need the conditions to be perfect for me to bless you. I don't need the economy to shift. I don't need the system to change. I am above all of it. When I say something will happen, nothing can stand in its way. But you must listen. The instruction I give is not to control you, it's to protect you. It's to position you. Because what I'm about to release will require wisdom, humility, and continued faith. Without those, the money I send will not last. That is why I'm speaking to you now. That is why this moment matters so deeply. Comment 333 to declare your faith. There are forces at work that want to distract you right now. The enemy would love nothing more than for you to scroll past this, to dismiss this, to think this isn't for you. But you know it is. You can feel it. That's my spirit stirring in you, confirming that these words are for your heart. Do not let the noise drown out my voice. I am not speaking to your fear. I'm speaking to your future. And I'm telling you, this is the moment you've been waiting for. But it requires your attention. It demands your presence. The door will not wait forever. The money that is being released is not just for you. It's for the people I've called you to bless. There are mouths you will feed. There are lives you will touch. There are ministries that will be birthed because of your obedience. But if you miss this moment, it will all be delayed, and I don't want that for you. You've waited long enough. You've sacrificed quietly. You've remained faithful even when no one saw it. And I honor that. I see it, and I'm ready to reward it. But don't walk away now. Don't stop listening. Not when you are this close. I want you to know that I am not a man that I should lie. If I said it, I will do it. But I will not compete for your attention. I will not shout over the world. I speak in peace. I speak in stillness. You must be still to hear me. You must trust that what I have said is true, even if it hasn't happened yet. My timing is perfect, and it is close. That's why I've told you the time, because that moment matters. Before 11:55 p.m., I need your heart back in full agreement. I need your spirit awake. I need your ears open. I need your steps aligned. You have asked me to do big things. You've prayed for financial freedom, healing in your family, clarity in your mind, and I've been working behind the scenes to align everything for your breakthrough. You don't see it all yet, but it's coming together. Every delay had a purpose. Every closed door was protection. Every no was making room for a better yes. Now is the time, but your obedience is the key. Your heart must not grow cold. Your faith must not waver. I am still God. I am still moving. This is not about religious duty. This is about relationship. I want to walk with you through the next season. I don't want to just visit your life. I want to dwell in it. I want to be your provider, your comforter, your guide, but I will not force myself into a life that does not make room for me. Invite me in again. Make space for me. Watch how quickly things begin to turn in your favor. The blessing you seek is not far, it is near. But I will only give it to hands I can trust. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been chosen for more than survival. You've been called to carry glory. You've been marked for divine impact. That's why your warfare has been so intense. That's why the pressure has felt unbearable. It's because the enemy sees what's coming. He knows what happens when you step fully into purpose. That's why he's fought your mind, your finances, your family. But I have placed my hand upon you, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Not if you stay with me. There's a shift coming, a moment where everything changes. You won't see it coming the way you expect. But when it happens, you'll know it was me. Doors will open. People will come. Opportunities will rise. And it will not be because of who you know. It will be because of who you belong to. I am your Father, and I will make a way. Comment 555. If you believe God is aligning everything in your favor, hold on to hope. Refuse to panic. Refuse to be led by what you see. Walk by faith, not by sight. I have not forgotten you. I have not overlooked your sacrifice. I know you feel like time is running out, but I am the creator of time. I don't operate within your limits. I step in when it seems impossible. I break chains in moments that feel hopeless. That is who I am. Because what I'm about to pour into your life requires more than excitement, it requires endurance. More than faith for a moment, it needs faith for a lifetime. I am training you to sustain what I am giving, not just receive it. This blessing is not fleeting. This is a shift that will mark your life, but only if you stay connected to me. There are things happening in the spirit right now that you cannot see with your eyes. You feel the tension, the weight, the stirring, but you don't understand why. It's because the heavens are moving, there's a release taking place, and my spirit is aligning the right pieces at the right time. But this blessing is not casual. It's not falling into random places. It is assigned. It is destined. And that's why I'm telling you, don't leave your place. Stay in obedience. Stay in prayer. Stay in surrender. Because at 11:55 p.m., the shift will take place, and I want you to be found ready, not running. This is not a threat. This is a call. A cry from your Father who wants to see you walking in everything I created for you. But I will not force you. I won't drag you. I will invite you. And today, I am inviting you again to walk in step with me, to move when I say move, to wait when I say wait, to trust even when the evidence seems missing, because your faith is more powerful than your fear, and what I am about to do is far greater than what you've been through. You have been asking for signs, you've been asking for confirmation, and here I am, speaking to you in this exact moment. This is not random. This is not coincidence. You didn't stumble across this. I guided you here because I needed your heart to hear this word before the window closes. I needed you to know what time it is, not in the world's clock, but in the spirit. It is the hour of release, but also the hour of responsibility. If I give you what you're not ready to carry, it will crush you. That's why the preparation had to come first. Comment 777 if you believe God is preparing you for something greater. Don't mistake my timing for rejection. Don't confuse my silence for disapproval. I have been with you every step, even when you couldn't feel me. I have been speaking through situations, through moments, through small details. You've been looking for a loud sign, but I've been gently guiding you with my peace. The unrest you feel when you're about to make the wrong choice, that's me. The sudden pause before stepping out of line, that's me too. I've never stopped shepherding you, and I never will. Now, I want you to understand something deeper. This money that I am speaking about, the blessing I am about to release, is not simply for your comfort, it is for your calling. It is connected to the purpose I placed within you before you were even born. You felt that tug inside, that desire to do more, to give more, to impact more. That's not ambition, it's assignment. And I have been setting things in motion so that you can fulfill what I placed inside you. The money is a tool, not the treasure. I am the treasure. My presence is your true reward. But I will give you what you need to fulfill what I've called you to. There are people connected to your obedience. Generations will benefit from your yes. That's why the enemy tried to distract you. That's why he brought confusion, comparison, and fear. He wanted you stuck. But I'm reminding you today that you are chosen. You are favored. You are covered. And nothing the enemy formed against you will prosper, not now, not ever. I have the final say. Some of you have tried to take shortcuts. You've tried to speed up the process, to force open doors I never told you to walk through. But I'm calling you back to the path I created. It may be narrow, it may be quiet, but it leads to abundance. Not just financially, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I want to bless your whole life. I want to bring peace to your home. I want to heal what's been broken in your heart. But it starts with trust. It starts with surrender. It starts with listening. This is why the moment before 11:55 p.m. is so important. Because I am not just sending money, I am sending clarity. I am sending healing. I am sending strategy. I am sending supernatural wisdom. And that can only be received by those who are still enough to hear me. I don't shout over chaos, I speak in peace. And if you will quiet the noise around you, you will hear me clearly again. Comment 999 if you are ready to hear God clearly again. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You don't have to beg me to bless you. I already want to. It's in my nature. I am a father who gives good gifts. I take pleasure in seeing you walk in fullness. But my blessing is not random, it's intentional. It's for those who walk with me, trust me, love me. Not because I want you to earn it, but because I want you to understand it, to honor it, to steward it well. I don't want the blessing to replace me. I want it to point you back to me. Some of you are on the edge of breakthrough, but the enemy has tried to convince you that nothing is changing. Don't believe the lie. What you don't see is what I'm doing behind the scenes. The connections I'm building, the hearts I'm softening, the favor I'm stirring. It's all aligning, but I need your heart to remain steadfast. I need your eyes fixed on me, not on the clock, not on the bank account, not on the opinions of others, just me. I've carried you this far, haven't I? When things didn't make sense, when the loss broke you, when the plans fell apart, I was there. And I'm still here. And I'm not leaving. Not now. Not ever. So don't run from me. Run to me. Lay the worry down. Lay the fear down. Let me carry what's too heavy for you. Let me speak peace into your chaos. You've been asking, God, why does it feel like I'm always in a battle? Because you carry something powerful. And power attracts pressure. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't a threat. You are a threat to darkness. That's why you've been targeted. But I've covered you. I've kept you. I've fought battles on your behalf that you don't even know about. And now, I'm bringing you into a season where you will see the reward of your endurance. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. Even if you feel unworthy, I have called you worthy. Even if you've made mistakes, my grace is greater. This is the hour to return to me, fully and honestly. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. I'm asking for your heart. And if you give me that, I will do more than you've imagined. I will restore what was lost. I will renew your strength. I will pour out blessings that overflow. This is your moment, a holy moment, one that heaven has been waiting for. Don't let it pass. Don't scroll away. Don't say, maybe later. I am speaking now. I am moving now. And I want you to receive all that I have for you. Stay with me. Stay in me. Everything you need is found in my presence. The hour is near. The window is open. Will you be ready? Will you be listening? Will you be found walking closely with me? Because at 11:55 p.m., things will shift. And I want your name written on the blessing. I want your heart full of peace. I want your hands open and ready. Before 11:55 p.m., your heart must be aligned, your ears open, your spirit ready. I've sent this word so you wouldn't miss what I've been preparing for you in secret. You're not forgotten. You are in the middle of a divine setup, but I will not force the blessing into hands that are distracted. I want you awake, aware, and walking with me. Some of you have been overwhelmed. You've been looking at your current situation and wondering how it could ever change. You've cried in silence. You've smiled in public while feeling broken in private, but I've seen it all. I've been walking beside you every moment, even when you felt like no one noticed. You've asked me, God, are you still with me? And my answer is yes. I never left. Even when others walked away, I stayed. Even when you doubted me, I held on. Even when you were too tired to pray, I covered you. I'm not like people. I don't leave when things get hard. I hold tighter. You have wondered if I've forgotten the promises I spoke over your life. I haven't. I remember every word. I don't change my mind about you. Even when you wandered, even when you felt lost, I saw your heart trying to come back. And that's why this moment is happening now. Because you are closer than you think. The turnaround is already beginning, but you have to stay focused, stay near, stay surrendered. Don't give the enemy what he wants. He wants your attention. He wants your heart to wander. He wants you to think this word isn't for you. But it is. You're not here by chance. You're here because I'm calling you closer before the blessing drops. Comment 1010 if you feel God pulling you closer in this moment. The money I'm preparing to release is not just currency, it's purpose. It's provision for what I've called you to build. For too long, you've been doing the right thing with limited resources. You've stretched what little you had. You've made it work when it barely made sense. But I saw that. And now, I'm sending increase. Not because you begged for it, but because you were faithful with little. You didn't stop showing up. You didn't let discouragement take you out. You kept walking. You kept believing, even with a weary heart. And I honor that. I reward faithfulness. But hear me clearly, this next level of provision will come with responsibility. I'm not giving you more just to have more. I'm giving you more to do more. This is kingdom assignment. You've been praying for overflow, and I'm bringing it. But I will not pour into a heart that's not positioned to carry it. The overflow will not fall randomly. It's directed. It's for those who walk closely with me. That's why you must stay near. That's why I'm speaking before 11:55 p.m. So your heart can be postured to receive, not just pray. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. Some of you are feeling convicted right now, and that's my spirit working in you. It's not shame, it's invitation. I'm not here to condemn you. I'm calling you home. You've wandered in your thoughts. You've allowed fear to guide your choices. But I'm calling you back into peace. I'm calling you to trust me again. Not just for what I can give you, but for who I am to you. I am your Father, I am your shepherd, I am your defender, I am the one who goes before you and the one who carries you when you're too tired to walk. This money you're about to receive isn't just a blessing, it's an assignment. I've already chosen the doors that will open. I've selected the people who will pour into you. I've cleared the path, but I need your obedience to walk it. This is not the time to second-guess me. This is the time to move when I say move, to sow when I say sow, to speak when I say speak. There's no more time to delay. The window is open, but it will not stay open forever. I need you to respond now. I want you to remember this: obedience always precedes overflow. Every major shift in the Bible happened after someone said yes to my voice. Abraham left everything familiar. Moses faced Pharaoh. Esther stepped into the palace for such a time as this. David stood before Goliath with nothing but a sling and my power. And they all saw victory. Why? Because they didn't wait for comfort. They responded to my call. You are next. This is your time to say yes and step in. I have not changed. I still part seas. I still make a way out of no way. Comment 1515 if you're ready to say yes to what God is calling you into. I see the fear in your heart. I see how uncertainty makes you want to delay decisions. But hear me, faith is not the absence of fear. Faith is choosing to trust me in spite of it. I will not let you fall. I will not leave you hanging. If I have led you to this place, I will provide everything you need to move forward. Don't let anxiety stop what I'm trying to start in you. Don't let doubt delay what I'm trying to deliver. I've already begun making the path straight. You don't have to know all the details. You just have to trust the direction. The breakthrough isn't in your plan, it's in your obedience. And I know it's been hard. I know you've waited a long time, but you're closer now than you've ever been. The pressure you feel is not punishment, it's the weight of something about to be birthed. This is labor, and after labor comes life. So don't quit now. Don't let this word pass over you. Grab hold of it. Let it settle in your heart. Let it stir your spirit. You are about to witness how faithful I truly am. You are about to see doors open that were locked for years. You are about to receive favor in rooms where your name was never even mentioned before. I am preparing people to bless you. I am sending answers in ways you didn't expect, but you have to keep your heart aligned. Don't get comfortable in doubt. Don't settle in survival. I've called you to live, not just exist. You were never meant to just get by. You were created to walk in abundance, not just of wealth, but of wisdom, of peace, of joy, of clarity. The enemy wants you to believe this is all there is. But I am here to tell you this is not the end. This is not your final chapter. You're stepping into something new, something divine, something destined. So stay focused, stay faithful, stay with me. Before 11:55 p.m., I want your heart fully surrendered. I want your spirit fully awake. Because when the release happens, I don't want you to be looking back in regret. I want you standing in faith, ready to receive, ready to carry it, ready to walk it out. The seeds you've sown in tears are about to bring a harvest in joy, but don't lose focus. Don't step away. You are standing at the edge of something holy, something heaven ordained. The release I've prepared is drawing near, but it cannot fall where disobedience resides. That is why I speak again, stay with me. Do not turn your heart elsewhere. Do not let the noise of the world drown out my whisper. You don't need to figure everything out. That's not your burden to carry. You only need to trust me. I hold the details. I hold the timing. I hold the keys to the doors you've been knocking on. The reason you've been told to wait, to listen, to stay close, is because this blessing is different. It's not another small provision. It's not just to cover a need. It's an overflow that will shift everything. It will rewrite your story. It will restore what was stolen. But only if you remain in step with me. I will not bless what replaces me. And I love you too much to give you something that pulls you away. The enemy wants you to think you've missed your chance, that you've made too many mistakes, that I've moved on from you. But hear me, I don't cancel my purpose because of your pain. I don't change my mind because of your weakness. My grace still covers you. My plans for you are still alive. What I've spoken over your life will not return empty. But I need your yes again, not just once, daily. I need your attention, because what's coming requires sensitivity to my voice. Comment 1717 if you're ready to receive what God has prepared just for you. I want to remind you of who I am. I am the same God who fed Elijah with ravens, the same God who shut the mouths of lions for Daniel, the same God who multiplied the oil for the widow, who healed the bleeding woman, who raised Lazarus from the grave. I do not change. I am still a miracle-working God. And I am not just doing miracles for others, I am doing one for you. It may not look the way you expected. It may come through people you didn't plan for. But make no mistake, I am moving. You've cried out for confirmation. And this is it. This is me, pulling you in close again, reminding you that you are not just another face in the crowd. You are mine, chosen, called, covered. When others passed over you, I marked you. When doors closed in your face, I was protecting you. Every delay, every detour, every heartbreak was used to lead you here to this moment of alignment. This moment where your heart meets my instruction and your faith meets my release. The blessing has been waiting on your obedience. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You don't need to chase it, you only need to stay with me. It will find you. I know how to bring it right to your doorstep. But don't move ahead of me. Don't grow impatient. Timing is everything in the kingdom. If you try to open the door before it's time, you will enter into a place unprepared. I want you blessed and ready. I want you walking in it without fear, without doubt. That's why I'm speaking now, before the hour passes. Because when it does, the shift will occur, and those who have ears to hear will receive. Those who have hearts surrendered will walk through it. There is something about the way you've held on that moves me. You didn't quit when it got hard. You kept believing when nothing made sense. That is faith. That is what I honor. Not perfection, not performance faith. Faith that shows up even when the answer feels distant. Faith that praises me even in pain. And now I will reward that. Not because you earned it, but because I promised I would never ignore faith. I respond to it. I move for it. I act on behalf of those who walk in it. You have asked me, Lord, what do I do now? And I say to you, rest in me. Trust me. Obey what I've already told you. You don't need a new word. You need to walk in the last one I gave. I've already shown you the way. And where there's obedience, there's provision. The money is not delayed, it's waiting for alignment. And that alignment begins in your heart. Do not let fear keep you from moving. Do not let worry steal your focus. Keep your eyes on me. I've brought you this far, and I will not leave you now. Comment, Amen, if your heart is fully surrendered to God's will. The world may not understand what you're carrying. They may not see the weight of your calling, but I see it. I placed it there. And I've been molding you through every season to be able to carry it well. The blessing I'm releasing is not only financial, it's spiritual, emotional, and generational. I am restoring joy. I am reviving peace. I am breaking off the heaviness that's kept you bound. I am lifting the burden and replacing it with strength. But only for those who stay with me. If you walk with me now, you will look back and see how I never wasted a single step, even the painful ones, even the confusing ones. I used it all to shape you, to prepare you. And now, you are stepping into fulfillment, into manifestation, into answered prayer. It won't happen by accident. It will happen by divine alignment. But you must stay the course. Let go of comparison. Let go of control. Let go of what you thought it would look like. I am doing a new thing. And it's better than what you had planned. I don't want your striving. I want your surrender. Because the moment you rest in me, I release what I've already promised. You've tried to carry too much on your own. You've worn yourself out trying to fix everything. But I'm not asking you to fix it. I'm asking you to trust me too. You were never meant to do this alone. That's why I've been pulling you back to me. That's why this word found you today. Because time is short. The moment of release is approaching, and I don't want you to miss it. I don't want you to watch someone else receive what was meant for you. Stay close, stay ready, stay surrendered. Before 11:55 p.m., I need your heart in the right place, not caught up in fear, not distracted by doubt, not wandering in confusion, but locked in on me. I have not changed, I have not forgotten, and I will not fail you. The money, the blessing, the breakthrough, it's real. It's coming, and it's yours, but only if your heart stays with me. Let this be the hour you return. Let this be the moment you decide to trust me fully again. The kind of moment that changes everything when you respond in faith. I have seen what has tried to distract you. I've seen what tried to harden your heart. I've seen the disappointments that made you stop believing that something better was coming. But I need you to hear me clearly. I have not changed my plans for you. My child, there is still time. Even now, in this very hour, I am offering you a chance to reposition yourself under the covering of my promise. But I will not drag you into this blessing. You must choose me. You must choose trust. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to lean on me when you don't. Because the enemy would love nothing more than to steal this moment from you through distraction, doubt, or delay. He wants you to question whether this is real, whether I am truly speaking to you. But deep down, your spirit knows it is me. And that knowing is your invitation to stay close until the blessing arrives. You've been faithful in ways others haven't seen. You've carried burdens that no one else knows about, and you've stayed standing even when you felt like you were breaking. That matters to me. You matter to me. And the blessing I'm preparing is not a reward for perfect performance. It's a release because of your continued surrender. That's what I'm looking at: your heart, not your past, not your flaws, not your failures. I'm watching the way you're still showing up, still believing, still hoping, still seeking me. And that is what moves me. Comment 1212 if you believe the blessing is still coming for you. You may have thought that by now, things would look different. You might have assumed the breakthrough would have already happened. But you need to understand something: my timing protects you. Sometimes I delay what you're asking for to build what you'll need to keep it. I was never withholding. I was preparing. I had to stretch your faith. I had to deepen your roots, because what I'm about to pour out requires strength in your foundation. You prayed for more, and I heard you. But before I gave more, I had to make sure you could carry it. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Now is the time to remain steady. Don't rush ahead of me. Don't panic. Don't look around and compare yourself to what others are receiving. What I have for you is not delayed, it is perfectly on schedule. I've been orchestrating things behind the scenes in ways you couldn't see. While you were weeping, I was working. While you were waiting, I was preparing the place. And when the moment strikes, it will come fast. That's why I need your heart ready. I need your spirit open. I need your hands free from fear so they can receive what I'm about to release. I know how the pressure has been rising. I know how you felt the weight of uncertainty. But what you're sensing is not danger, it's transition. You are not being buried, you are being planted. The breaking you felt is not your end. It's the opening I needed to bring forth new growth. I allowed what you couldn't control to fall apart, so you'd come back to the one who never changes. And here I am, waiting for you with open arms, not just to comfort you, but to bless you. I am the God who never sleeps, never forgets, and never fails. I am your provider. I am your defender. I am your peace. And I am still the God who owns every resource in heaven and on earth. I can shift circumstances overnight. I can turn the hearts of people in your favor. I can bring what seems lost right back into your hands. But I will not do it apart from you. You must walk with me. You must trust me again, not with conditions, but with childlike faith. I'm not asking for perfection, I'm asking for closeness. Comment Amen if you trust God to fulfill what He has started in you. There's a reason the enemy has tried to exhaust you. He knows what's coming. He senses the shift in the atmosphere. He knows that when you fully align with me, you become unstoppable. That's why the battles intensified. That's why confusion came. That's why you felt more resistance the closer you got to this moment. Because this blessing isn't just for you, it's generational, it's spiritual. It will break chains that have existed for years, and that kind of breakthrough attracts opposition. But greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. You don't need to be afraid. You don't need to shrink back. I have gone before you, and I've made the way clear. You are not walking into the unknown. You are walking into the fulfillment of every whispered promise I made to you when no one else was listening. I see you. I know you. I have written your story with mercy, redemption, and purpose. And I have not skipped a single detail. You've thought at times that maybe you missed it, that maybe you didn't hear me right. But you did. You were not wrong. You were not foolish to believe. You were faithful. And now, that faith is about to collide with fulfillment. But I don't want you to just receive it, I want you to understand it, to carry it with reverence, to know that it wasn't luck. It was my hand. It was my plan. It was your obedience that opened the door. There is a shift coming, and it will not be subtle. It will not be small. You will know it when it arrives. And those around you will know it too. Because when I bless, I do it in a way that leaves no room for doubt. I want you to lift your head again. I want you to stop walking like someone waiting for scraps. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are royalty. You are my child. And I will provide for you, not just enough, but more than enough. Not just in finance, but in peace, in relationships, in health, in clarity, in purpose. Stay with me. Keep your spirit steady. Keep your eyes on me, not on the noise, not on the pressure. I've already set the time. I've already written the next page. But your yes is still required. Not just once, but daily. The blessing I'm about to release will rest only on those who choose to remain under my covering. There's something beautiful about the way you've kept showing up. You thought I didn't notice. You thought I forgot. but I've watched every act of faith, every moment you chose to praise instead of panic, every time you decided to wait instead of wander. It moved me. And now I am responding not in theory but in power. It's my spirit reaching deep into the parts of you that have grown tired, weary, and unsure, and I am calling them back to life. You haven't lost your way, you haven't missed your moment. But now is the time to come closer, because the blessing I've prepared cannot wait on delayed obedience. You've been crying out for a breakthrough, and I've heard every word. You've asked for a miracle. You've begged for a sign. But what I need you to see is this. I am the sign. I am the answer. And I'm speaking directly to you. This isn't for someone else. This is for you. You don't have to watch others walk into their season while wondering if yours is coming. I'm telling you now, your time is near. The promise has not died. The door has not closed. But you must be aligned when it opens. I'm not giving you a countdown to bring fear. I'm telling you the time because I want you to be ready. I want your heart postured. I want your spirit awake. I want your faith engaged. The money, the open door, the opportunity, it's real, it's coming. But if your heart is tangled in distraction, in doubt, or in disobedience, you'll miss what I'm placing right in front of you. I don't want that. You've come too far. You've sacrificed too much. You've endured the fire. Now it's time to walk into the promise. Comment Amen if you're still holding on and refusing to let go of God's promise. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. There's something sacred about what you've been through. The world saw struggle. I saw surrender. Others saw loss. I saw the making of a warrior. You've been shaped by pain, but you haven't been defined by it. You've been pressed but not destroyed. You've been wounded, but I've used even the wounds to bring wisdom. Every part of your journey matters, even the pieces you tried to forget, because I'm using it all to prepare you for what's next. Nothing has been wasted, not one tear, not one step. I've been weaving it all together. I want you to imagine what would happen if you said yes with your whole heart, not just in words, but in trust. Imagine if you stopped hesitating, if you stopped waiting for the perfect conditions. What if you trusted me like a child again? What if you let go of needing to see every detail? Wouldn't your heart rest easier? Wouldn't your mind finally breathe? That's what I want for you. Peace, confidence, freedom. Not because you've figured it out, but because you know I already have. The moment of release will come swiftly. And those who are in tune with me, those who have stayed close, they will recognize it. It won't be about who worked the hardest. It will be about who trusted the deepest. I'm not blessing effort alone. I'm blessing alignment. I'm blessing surrender. I'm blessing obedience. That's where the anointing flows. That's where miracles happen. That's where chains break. That's where provision explodes into overflow. Comment 333 if you're ready to walk in full surrender and obedience. I have never stopped loving you. Never. Even on the days you stopped praying. Even in the moments you questioned my timing. I didn't back away. I leaned in closer. Because I don't choose you based on your strength. I choose you based on your heart, and you are mine. Not by your own effort, but by my grace. My hand has always been on you. That's why you didn't break. That's why the darkness couldn't keep you. That's why you're still standing. But now is not the time to relax. Now is not the time to coast. The shift is coming, and what I've set in motion will not be delayed. If you are not in position, you will miss it. I say this not to scare you, but to stir you, to wake up what the world tried to numb. You've been surviving long enough. It's time to live again. It's time to believe again. It's time to move with faith again. You've been holding your breath, waiting for things to make sense. But I'm asking you to exhale and follow me anyway, even if it doesn't all add up yet, because it will. You'll look back and see how it was all necessary, how the pressure produced something priceless, how the waiting made room for the weight of glory. You're not behind. You're not too late. You're right where I need you to be if you stay with me. And when the blessing comes, it won't come quietly. It will be visible. It will be undeniable. Others will see it and know it was me. And I will use your story, not just the victory, but the valleys too, to reach others. Your testimony will set captives free. Your breakthrough will build faith in others. That's why it mattered so much that you held on. That's why I couldn't let you give up. Because your life carries purpose. I'm not just about to bless you, I'm about to reveal you. The version of you that's been hidden behind pain, behind fear, behind seasons of waiting, that version is about to rise. Not for fame, not for attention, but for my glory, for my kingdom. You've been hidden, but now it's time for you to walk in the light of my favor. And no one will be able to deny that my hand is on your life. So I say again, child, stay near. Stay surrendered. Don't trade this moment for comfort. Don't let the enemy lull you to sleep with lies that say nothing is changing. Everything is changing. Everything is shifting. But your heart must stay awake. Your spirit must stay open, because the hour is approaching. And at 11:55 p.m. I will move. Will you be ready? Let this word sink in. Let it burn away the doubt. Let it clear out the confusion. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I've been preparing behind the scenes. And I will not let the enemy steal what I've spoken over you if you stay with me. You may not know how it will happen. You may not know when it will unfold, but you know me, and that is enough. That's where your peace is. That's where your hope rests. In my character, in my goodness, in my faithfulness. I've never failed, and I won't start now. There's a reason I told you not to ignore this. The blessing I'm releasing isn't ordinary. It's not a random deposit or a simple provision. It's strategic. It's assigned. It has a purpose attached to it. The enemy knows that if you receive what I'm about to release and walk in it with obedience, everything will shift. Chains will break. Families will be restored. Cycles will end. Destinies will be activated. That's why he's been trying so hard to distract you, to wear you down, to keep you scrolling and searching everywhere else. But I'm telling you now, stop running in circles. Come back to me. I have what you need, and I'm ready to release it. The world will always offer temporary satisfaction, but only I can give you peace that lasts. You've tried to find clarity in other voices, but nothing has settled your spirit like my truth. That's because your soul was created to respond to me. You may have wandered, but your heart always knew where home was. And now I'm calling you to return, not just for a visit, but to remain. Because if you stay with me, the blessing will not just come, it will last. It will grow. It will multiply. Comment 777 if you're choosing to remain under God's covering. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Some of you feel unqualified. You think the mistakes you've made disqualified you from receiving what I've promised. But I need you to know this: my grace is greater than your guilt. My mercy runs deeper than your regret. When I choose someone, I don't change my mind. I didn't choose you because you were perfect. I chose you because your heart was open, and I'm still choosing you now. You don't have to clean yourself up to come back. Just come. I'll do the cleaning. I'll do the healing. You just need to say yes. The reason this blessing has a time on it is because it's connected to an appointed season. I'm not bound by time, but I use it to teach, to reveal, to align. I'm letting you know the hour because I want you prepared. I want your heart in the right place. I want your faith stirred and your spirit awake. This isn't something you can afford to miss. The window is brief, because what I'm about to release will set things into motion that cannot be undone. Your obedience now determines what doors open next. That's why I'm pleading with you, not out of frustration, but out of love. Don't drift, don't delay, don't dismiss this.